Crisis unfolds. Conservatives force judges to target immigrants. Carney's response shocked the nation. After Canada's snap federal election on April 28, 2025, Mark Carney became Prime Minister, succeeding Justin Trudeau. His centrist approach appealed to voters seeking stability amid global uncertainties. Meanwhile, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre has intensified his party's stance on immigration. A new bill seeks to amend the criminal code to stop judges from considering immigration status during sentencing, sparking national debate over justice, immigration policy, and judicial independence. Conservative MP Michelle Rempel-Garner called the initiative a no-brainer, stressing fairness and equality under the law. She argued that allowing immigration status to influence sentences creates a two-tier system that favors non-citizens, undermining justice. The bill aims to ensure all individuals are treated equally, earning support from those who view it as essential to uphold the court's integrity. This proposal has ignited a fierce debate across the country. Critics argue that such a measure could undermine the independence of the judiciary and erode the foundational principles of justice. They contend that immigration status should not influence legal outcomes, as it could lead to discriminatory practices and a two-tiered justice system. Legal experts warn that politicizing judicial decisions could have long-term implications for the rule of law in Canada. They emphasize the importance of maintaining an impartial and independent judiciary free from political interference to uphold public trust in the legal system. Moreover, concerns have been raised about the potential for increased racial profiling and the marginalization of immigrant communities within the legal system. In stark contrast, Prime Minister Mark Carney has responded decisively. His administration has introduced the Strong Borders Act, a comprehensive immigration reform package aimed at addressing public concerns over rapid population growth and housing shortages. The act includes provisions to reduce the number of permanent residents admitted annually and to implement stricter controls on temporary migrants and international students. Carney's approach seeks to balance Canada's humanitarian commitments with the practical realities of infrastructure and social services. The government's stance reflects a growing sentiment among certain segments of the population that immigration levels need to be more closely aligned with the country's capacity to integrate newcomers effectively. Carney's response has been met with mixed reactions. Supporters praise his pragmatic stance, viewing it as a necessary adjustment to current immigration levels. They argue that the previous administration's policies led to unsustainable growth, putting pressure on housing, healthcare, and other public services. Opponents, however, accuse Carney of capitulating to populist pressures and compromising Canada's values of inclusivity and multiculturalism. They contend that the proposed measures could harm Canada's international reputation and alienate immigrant communities. The debate underscores the complexities of balancing national interests with Canada's identity as a welcoming and diverse society. The Conservative Party's legislative move and Carney's counterproposal have intensified the national discourse on immigration. Public opinion is sharply divided, with some Canadians expressing concern over the perceived erosion of judicial independence, while others welcome the government's efforts to address immigration-related challenges. The debate highlights the challenges faced by policymakers in navigating the delicate balance between upholding the rule of law and responding to public concerns about immigration and national security. As the legislative process unfolds, the outcome will have significant implications for the future direction of Canada's immigration policies and its commitment to justice and equality. In this charged political environment, the role of the judiciary remains a focal point. Legal experts warn that politicizing judicial decisions could have long-term implications for the rule of law in Canada. They emphasize the importance of maintaining an impartial and independent judiciary, free from political interference, to uphold public trust in the legal system. The independence of the judiciary is a cornerstone of democratic governance, ensuring that legal decisions are made based on the law and facts, rather than political considerations. Any attempts to undermine this independence could erode public confidence in the justice system and threaten the foundational principles of democracy. As the legislative process unfolds, all eyes are on Parliament, where this contentious issue is set to be debated in the coming months. The outcome will not only shape Canada's immigration policies, but also define the future relationship between the judiciary, the executive, and the public. The debate over the proposed legislation reflects broader societal divisions and raises fundamental questions about the values that Canadians hold dear. It challenges the nation to reflect on its core principles and to determine how best to reconcile competing interests in a rapidly changing world. In the meantime, Canadians continue to grapple with the implications of these developments. Community leaders, advocacy groups, and ordinary citizens are voicing their concerns and hopes for a balanced approach that respects both the rule of law and Canada's commitment to human rights. The public discourse surrounding the proposed legislation underscores the importance of civic engagement and the need for informed debate in shaping the nation's future. It is through such dialogue that Canada can navigate the complexities of immigration and justice, ensuring that its policies reflect the values and aspirations of its people. The unfolding crisis presents a pivotal moment in Canadian politics. It challenges the nation to reflect on its core values and to navigate the delicate balance between security, justice, and compassion. As the debate intensifies, the decisions made in the coming months will resonate for generations to come. The outcome will not only determine the trajectory of Canada's immigration policies, but also shape the nation's identity and its commitment to upholding the principles of justice and equality. In conclusion, the Conservative push to amend the Criminal Code and Carney's response have sparked a national debate on immigration, justice, and Canada's identity. This crisis highlights the challenges of governing a diverse society and the need for thoughtful, inclusive policymaking. As the legislative battle unfolds, Canada's commitment to its principles will be tested, with decisions shaping its future. The uncertainty underscores the ongoing struggle to balance security, justice, and compassion, calling on Canadians to engage critically and ensure choices reflect the nation's values and aspirations.